Wouldn't life be so much easier if we had eyes in the back of our heads? No need for rear view mirrors in our cars, no need to worry when we walk down dark alleys that someone's going to jump on us from behind. And of course for teachers, the highly dangerous practice of writing on the blackboard would lose its trepidation. Come to think of it, wouldn't life be much easier if we had 3 feet? Now think about how much more comfortable standing in shul on Yom Kippur would be. People would be able to shift from one foot to the other, and shoe and sock manufacturers would be able to make a better living. And another thing, why is it that only the chosen few of us can walk on our hands? And only that with some difficulty. If we could walk on our hands, we'd be able to view the world from an entirely different perspective. We could revitalize the cerebral cortex with the blood flowing to our brains. We could do yoga and aerobics at the same time. And what about if we had 4 kidneys? We could donate 2 of them to people in need. And why not 2 hearts? And while we're on the subject, I really don't understand why aren't our faces coated with plastic so we don't have to use soap? Just a damp cloth would do the trick. It says in the Torah, and God saw everything that he'd made, and behold, it was very good. When God created the world, he consulted with his heavenly court, and God premeditated the creation of every organ, every single piece of the human being. The evidence of God's wisdom shines from every creature. If you assembled all the greatest Nobel Prizes in the history of the world and gave them unlimited funds and time, they still wouldn't be able to put life into the tiniest insect. And even if we could admit that God knew what he was doing with the physical creation, sometimes don't we question his wisdom in other areas? For example, we say to ourselves, why does this guy have so much money? If God had given it to me, I'd have used it much better than him. Or why did God give this fellow so much talent, such a mind, it's such a waste on him? I'd have put that talent to much better usage. Just as God created the physical world with perfection, and we need neither eyes in the back of our heads, nor hands on which to walk, nor a 3rd leg, so similarly, each of us is uniquely and perfectly equipped to fulfill our mission in creation.